Hi Pisces, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I'm here to do the general read for April 2019. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And these are going to be general readings, so please take what applies, leave what doesn't. You should not have to force these messages. If they're not meant for you, they're not meant for you. So with that being said, I know that I'm getting to these a little bit late, so hopefully you'll resonate with what happened last week as we go week by week of what you may experience throughout the month of April. So these are going to be messages that are for your highest good and keeping you in line with the love of the universe and your higher self. So let's see what we got going on. I will pull, because I'm using a bunch of different decks, so I'm going to kind of pull a little bit. You'll hear me speak in between, but yeah, so we'll see. All right, so what's going on? Week one. All right. So clearing debts, cooperation instead of competition. So it could be, getting rid of karmic debt, financial debt, working together instead of against each other, type of thing. So what's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish anything. Week two, take a divinely guided change. It is safe for you to receive. So it's talking about clearing out the old, and opening yourself up to the things that the universe is trying to bring to you and giving you enough room to actually receive it is what I'm hearing. So by working together instead of against each other, trying to clean up things in your life, you might have some people that are helping, or trying to help you, clear some of this stuff out. And, you might be resisting them a little bit or they're resisting you, but this is really time to clean up your life, okay? Especially the first week. So last week, this week, they're telling you, we're trying to send you opportunities for change. Are you going to be willing to receive it with open arms? Week three, you have released jealousy. So jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. So yeah, you don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. You're the only one that can bring this energy that you possess to the table. So it's really important that you release this lack mentality and feeling like you have to compare anything to anyone else's life. It doesn't work that way. So week four, what do we have going on? Have the courage to ask for and accept help. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting as it's offered to you. Very often, when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others when you are guided. And no more complaining, Pisces. Okay, if you are complaining about any area of your life, that is what you're going to see. Watch The Law of Attraction, The Secret. They all say the same thing. So where you put your energy, your intention, wherever you put your intention, your energy will flow. So whatever you are focusing on, you will manifest. So make sure that you are changing it around, watching your words and watching your emotions this month. Yeah. If you want abundance, you got to dream of it. Okay? Visualize it. It's already happening. It is already, you already see it coming in, right? The more that you focus on that energy, the more you will see it. So week one, this is the Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. I love these pictures, by the way. So week one, heighten your vitality. Week two, and I feel like this card is also saying, which I haven't seen it like this before, but it's like talking about people on different spectrums too. You have the creators, the creative, and then you have the people who are more logical and practical, and about not competing with people who are on two totally different playing fields than you. So All right, week 2, new experiences and possibilities. And that's telling you, that is confirming that this week that we are in right now, as this is being recorded, is saying that there are new possibilities and experiences that the universe is trying to provide you with. But you have to be open to receiving it and feeling like you are worthy of these opportunities, okay? Week 3. What's going on week 3 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? I feel like this is where that hesitation comes in. Is where the really like digging your heels in the sand energy. Like when it says release energy, it's about releasing this feeling of lack or guilt or disservice, and it's like hard for you to let go of this energy for whatever reason. So what does Pisces need to know in week 3 of April? A lot. Assurance, renewal of peace, laughter, seek beauty, the big picture, and intuition. So this is talking about, going through the cycles of life and knowing that through these trials and tribulations that even though some of it may have been hard on you, some of it may have been cold and distant, some of it may have been very abundant and very uplifting, but through this renewal, you're having to take a look at what actually feels like it's lacking in your life and why you're feeling jealousy or remorse or anxiety about these situations. Remember that there are connections in your life that understand or want to understand your process and try to help you through it. And they're trying to get you to see the lighter side of life. And that's where that seek beauty is coming in. It's telling you that the hopes and the dreams that you have and the seeds that you're planting, you need to be conscious of. And by having fun and enjoying the connections that you have, you can see the bigger picture. And by seeing the bigger picture, you're able to use your intuition on a deeper level to help guide you through a lot of the trials and tribulations that you have experienced that led to this jealousy and disconnection in the first place. So, all right. What about week 4? And no wonder there's so much hesitation. That's a lot. That's a lot. What about, okay. Be spontaneous and celebrate differences. So again, this goes back to the same thing in week 1. It's saying like, there might be someone who you wouldn't expect to come in and help you, and yet they are there. And it might be a spontaneous thing, but there's so much difference, but yet the same qualities, right? Like there's this mythical connection between you and this spiral of consciousness and this rebirth that's happening. There's someone who wants to lend you a hand and help you see that by celebrating these differences and seeing the beauty in one another, we can really embrace the opportunities that are happening. Because there's adventure on the horizon, y'all. There's adventure. So when you stop complaining and see the adventure coming, and you can really be spontaneous and in this moment and open yourself to receiving the opportunities that are being presented, then that's really when things are going to start changing for you. All right, so week 1. New beginnings. So week 1 might have been kind of a tower moment. There could have been arguments. There could have been things that just kind of broke down, felt like out of nowhere, very unexpected. But this is giving you the chance to not only clear some of these obstacles that are standing in your way and see that there are people you can align yourself with that will be good partners for you. But even though, like, again, on different spectrums, these are people that you probably wouldn't expect to be be in your life, but they actually fit and it makes sense. And it's because you're finally coming to this place of, okay, I need to start completely over. I need to do this reflection and see that the things that I used to do are not working for me anymore. And I'm ready to start my new life. I'm ready to start this new journey and have that adventure that is waiting me, right? So you need to forgive your past. You need to forgive your past, Pisces. And this is about moving into your purpose too. Oh my goodness, the Emperor. So the Emperor is coming in and saying that, you know, you need to take leadership over your life. Don't look at everything as just happenstance and everything's, you know, just, oh, it is what it is and things just happen that way. No, they happen because you created it that way. And you told yourself that you would go through these experiences in order to help your evolution. So when you come to this place of, all right, well, I learned these behaviors throughout my life, and you know, they don't serve me at this point in time, and I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm going to take authority. I'm going to take control back over my life and the way that I choose to react and the way I choose to think. And I choose not to look at things as, you know, I'm in competition with everyone and everyone's out to get me, and clear out these karmic debts, because, you know, it might be some past life stuff that you need to get rid of too. And, you know, just take charge with your ambitious plans. Like, there are plenty of opportunities for you to take, Pisces. All right, so week 2. And I mean, I feel like last week must have been a very significant week, because with 2 major arcanas, especially the Tower, which is the New Beginnings card, and the Emperor, you know, this is saying, like, this is time, Pisces. You need to step up to the plate or get off the field. You know what I'm saying? And do you want to keep warming that bench and feeling left out? Or do you want to get in the game and bring this motherfucker home, right? So you either work together or you work by yourself and go at a slower pace. You stay on that bench by yourself. I don't know why baseball, you know, analogies are coming up, but they are. So, and it's because you're not facing your pain. You're not facing your past, and you're just holding everything under the surface. And that's probably why you're feeling really uncomfortable, especially last week. And that's probably why you're, you know, being hesitant on releasing the things that need to release, and the things that, you know, are coming your way. You're having a hard time receiving it because you're so focused on these past events that you can't see clearly. You're stuck in it. So it's really important that you change this energy around this month, okay? So week 2. What is going on week 2 for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Nope. Spirit. No. Be clear. Be accurate. No more than 3 cards, please. And they give me 3. Looks like y'all got a lot of messages. All right. So, and it's because it has to do with your divine counterpart. Okay. Moving into week 2. So this week, you have to take a divinely guided change. It is safe for you to receive new experiences and possibilities. And look at this. Like, there's so much blooming around you, and, you know, you being stuck in the past and paying attention to all this pain that you've been stuck in for obviously a long time, Pisces, you know, it's blocking you from the abundance that is just like, here, I'm handing this to you, but you're just like, nope, it's not there. It's not there. And this is something that you're really going to have to work on. Okay. With the 8 of Pentacles, this talks about putting in the diligent work, making the progress, keep it moving forward. And every step you take, it gets a little better, right? And that's going to be something that you have to work on when it comes to opening yourself to receiving. But with the King and Queen of Pentacles here, this is talking, and even though this isn't your sign, I feel like this is talking about someone who is your divine counterpart, where you both bring out the passion in each other. And it's time to remember that. It's time for your souls to remember that passion and that drive that you had when y'all were fully embraced in each other. Not when things started going south, or when, you know, life got in the way, or whatever the case may be, and now you're stuck in a funk. No, break through all that bullshit and move into the power together. That is where the money's at. Okay. So moving on to week 3. What is, all right, 9 of Swords, of course, Pisces. So release the jealousy. And this is that renewal process, right? You have someone that's coming in that's trying to, and again, with this divine counterpart, they're trying to get you to see, you know, the passion that you once had and that drive that you had. And they're telling you that by being more spontaneous and adventurous and having those laughs and that fun time together, you know, but again, you're having a hard time releasing that jealousy. You are having, and it's almost like, well, how can you think like that type of energy? The worry is unnecessary, Pisces. The only person you are hurting is yourself and everyone else around you by staying stuck in the head. And if it's not you, then it's your counterpart that's feeling this way. So you need to focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release your feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Yeah, because they're giving you, and it's all about your past. You're dwelling in the past, okay? And it's really time for you to bring balance to self-love. And that's really where it starts, okay? And maybe your counterpart helps you realize this. If you do not love yourself, then you are doing yourself a disservice, and you are doing a disservice to the whole world, because we need your love, right? We need that energy, that, like, hey, I got my cup overfloweth. You want some of this? You know what I'm saying? We need this confidence, Pisces. We need you to step up to the plate and bring your counterpart in with the flow of you, okay? By bringing the balance, and some of you might be dealing with a Libra, but let's see. I am seeing Scorpio, Aries, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra. So it could be a lot of different signs, but, you know, just take the energy how it resonates. But this is about you and your counterpart start sparking something between each other that is leading you towards this healing and coming into the flow together is what I'm hearing. Okay. So then, and again, and that's where this comes in. The person's reaching down to you saying, hey, take my hand. I know you feel small at this time, but I can help lift you up. We can do this together, even though we're from different worlds. I have the inspiration. You just go with the flow. We'll come into this spiral of consciousness together. Okay? If you ask for help, Spirit will send it to you, and this person will step up to the plate. Okay, and that's why the Ace of Staffs just flew out. It's saying this is time for a new passionate beginning. This is for you to step up to the plate and take control over your life again. Instead of letting your ego run the show, it's time for you to move into your heart and bring that passion, that desire back in, and what it is that you're really hoping to achieve in this lifetime. Because it's not meant for us to sit here and worry and fear and fret about everything. You can be an inspiration. Just chooses if you feel like you are deserving of sharing your message and sharing your truth. But there's plenty of opportunity for you to find that sense of wonder and that sense of passion and drive and optimism. Yeah. And It's all about you planting the seeds, starting the motion, and waiting for your ships to come in. Once you get on board with this, you're just going to have to sit back and look pretty, basically. You're going to say, okay, Spirit, this is what I want. This is what I want to experience. This is how I want to be. You start doing the work, and then you just say, all right, bring it on into me. But of course, Pisces, you are holding on. What are you holding on to? The inability to make a decision about an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you could have this in your chart. Yeah, and it's someone that, you know, you have an intuition about that needs great healing, but you're so scared to let go of this situation that it's stopping your process. So you need to let go of the reins, understand that everyone is on their own journey, and when you need the help will arrive. And if all else fails, pray. Okay, so now we're gonna, guys, calm it down. You're so pushy with love. All right, there we go. So week 1 for love with the Lovers Oracle. We have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. My beloved, though we may physically be apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And so there might have been either this disconnection or physical separation between you and your counterpart. Maybe because you were always feeling in competition with everyone around you and you were having a hard time kind of clearing these debts. But it's telling you that no matter what, your counterpart's going to be there for you to have your back, right? And it's giving you this space to reignite that passion. I feel like that's what all of this is about, reigniting passion within you, Pisces. All right, so week 2. Transformation and playfulness. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So when we come from a place of love, hey, Cynthia, we allow transformation to happen, and we allow those bonds to deepen and strengthen between each other. And by not taking life so seriously, we can look at things from a perspective of, you know what, who says I can't have fun? Who says that all we have to do is worry about bills or whatever the case may be, when I can choose to have fun with my counterpart and accept this transformation with open arms, because obviously they're here to help me receive this love, even when I can't love myself, right? So moving on to week 3. Time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So it's like, okay, trying too hard to either mask what you're actually feeling, or trying too hard to like pile all the healing in one session. You know what I'm saying? This is something that's going to take time. It's going to take time. I know we had the 8 of Pentacles somewhere, yes, and week 2. So it's telling you, you don't have to rush this process. This renewal process is not by the snap of the finger, right? And by going through this process slowly but diligently and coming to that Ace of Cups energy, you're allowing yourself to tune more into the blessings that are coming, right? Instead of pushing them away. But you also have to understand that you need to know that you deserve this, Pisces. Anything your heart wants, you deserve. You don't have to sit there and be like, oh, well, that's selfish. No, that's self-love, right? So don't try too hard to change everything in one sitting, and allow yourself to just be. Allow yourself to just be. All right. Week 4, please. All right. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment and look deep within your heart, and you will feel my love. My love for you is deep as the ocean. And that goes back to this card. Look within yourself, Pisces, and understand that no matter who is in your life, your love for you should be so deep and so real that you just share that wherever you may go. And this person, your counterpart, is helping you realize your true potential and what you have to offer. And when you imagine your relationships being healed by light, you are giving it room to expand and deepen. So when those thoughts start coming up and you're, fighting them off, just imagine them being dissolved by light. Those negative thoughts have no room, no place for this moment. And if you do feel like you can't get rid of those thoughts, sometimes just a hug from someone you love can change the whole atmosphere. And don't feel bad for having these emotions, because emotions are a natural part. And by letting things come to the surface, and even if you have to cry and let those out, crying is healing, right? Laughter is healing. Emotion is healing. So when you can look inside yourself and say, you know what, I forgive you for beating yourself up for all these years and not seeing your worth and feeling like you could have done all these things different, now is that time. Don't waste another moment, Pisces, because this is your month to make those changes and start the steps in order to get there. Okay. So this is going to be, God, I am hot, y'all. My face is like burning. So yeah, and I feel like it's just going to be a lot of emotions at once, but you don't have to heal all of those at once. It's just everything that you've been holding back is coming to the surface, because you need to have this happen, okay? Anything that you've been putting in, like pushing down, like, nope, you ain't coming out. It's going to. And that's why the tower's there. I don't know who it was. Maybe, I think it might have been Capricorn, but it was like, the emotions come to the surface in weird ways. And it's like, hey, you ready to heal me? No? Okay. I'm going to come back. Are you ready now? No? All right. And then it just gets so damn close that you can see everything. And it's like, comes to the surface to the point where you just can't deny it anymore. And then all of a sudden you have a mental breakdown. You're like, am I crazy? No, it's because you've been pushing all this down, and we've been going through these purges. So all this uncomfortable energy that you're feeling is because you need to heal these situations. And the more you push it down, the more, I used to tell my ex all the time, there's only so much shit you can shove under a rug before it implodes. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come spilling out. You can't hide it forever. The more you do, the more you hurt yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally. So take care of yourself. All right. What's the theme card for Pisces, please? All right. Okay. Well, and especially with the Divine Feminine card coming out, it's all about the emotions. But the first card that we have is Lena. What must be shall be. You have beautiful dreams and inspired bold ambitions. You are guided to believe that they are a natural expression of your soul, something that is meant to be. Life will support you in the expression of those dreams and ambitions, even in the moments where it seems to be a struggle rather than support that you are experiencing. The process of transformation into full maturity involves learning how to grow through light and through darkness back to the light again. You will always find your way back to the light. Have faith in yourself and what must be. Dedicate yourself to what you love without hesitation. If you are experiencing loss or change, have faith. Sometimes things happen that seem to be working against us. It is only later that they show themselves to have been valuable ways by which we acquire the greater faith, courage, and determination that were necessary to the fulfillment of our purpose. Know that your destiny is unfolding and you are moving through circumstances that are ultimately going to help you become your soul in fullness and splendor. Keep going. Everything happening in your life is helping you to fulfill your divine potential. Know that any darkness will give way to the light. All right. Medicine of the Rainbow Jaguar. Hey, Danny. All right. Ixchel protects you now as you transition from one life phase to the next. With her rainbow light, this guardian goddess instructs you on how to use great power with wisdom to nourish only what is worthy. Using jaguar medicine with perfect timing, she confronts that which is unworthy of her devotion, eradicating destructive forces and creating space for healing, relief, and rebirth. Her presence is the wild power of the jaguar, the renewal promise of the rainbow, and the divine feminine creativity. All darkness shall be overcome. You are going through a transition. Cultivate hope and stay true to your intentions. Let nothing divert you from your true path. If you have a project, vision, or lifestyle that you are seeking to bring into the world, Ixchel is guiding and guarding you for a healthy birth. She also brings a message that there are times when fierceness is necessary. It is important that you cut off negative sources completely at this time and do not allow yourself to be used or exploited. This is not the time to indulge someone else's ego or go against your own inner knowing in order to give someone the benefit of the doubt. Trust your instincts and break immediately from what isn't right in front of you. This will bring you new opportunities and situations that are worthy of your passionate devotion. Yeah, I know. Me too. I'm right there with you. All right. And the last one, my dear Pisces, way of the divine feminine revealed. The divine feminine yearns to reveal her way and her wisdom to you that may live passionately and purposefully. As you trust her inner guiding voice, you recognize the authentic desires and visions that move you from within, that are the seeds of your sacred mission. You shall experience the clarity and deep relief that only truth can bring. You shall experience a knowing of purpose that awakens your ability to live deliberately and experience deep fulfillment. Ayana vision is the blossoming awareness of your life purpose and true inner passion. You are being lovingly pushed to admit to your authentic and most passionate soul yearnings, becoming bold with honesty. What means so much to you that you are willing to give up all that you have held onto out of fear so that it may be? What matters enough to you that you would symbolically die and be reborn with all the endings and uncertainty such growth entails? So what your dream so that your dream can become real. Don't turn away from your yearnings out of fear, practicality, or any other excuse to replace faith with doubt. Your truth acknowledged will bring you peace, even if admitting it also means facing the personal transformation required to bring that truth into life, into your world. When it is truth, it is healing. Embrace it. Wow. There's been some really powerful messages going around, especially today. So I'm glad that I kind of waited to let these messages come out when they did. So I hope that helps you, Pisces, for your month ahead. And if you need a private reading, you can email me at whispersofgrace1016@gmail.com. If you do not need a personal reading, but you would like to support the channel and leave a love donation, there is a donation link down below in the description box. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you. And I wish you all the very best of luck. Much love, many blessings. And you know where to find me if you need me. So I'll talk to you all soon. Be good. See you later.